Hey, Winmore, there's your flag, big dog.
God, I love that flag.
I knew that this was the day. They took my phone to say that I'm better off running miles away.
Thank you for your service, sir. Good morning. Ooh. Hey, look, Sexy's trying to come out. Ooh. Oh, she's so beautiful. Got me coffee. Oop. I got the zoom on. Got me my coffee. Holy mac, did she rain last night? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh, I see blue sky up in there. But it's supposed to, the weather says 100% rain today. Oh, what? I'm so confused. I'm confused. How this works, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do today, but hey, we got coffee. And we'll just have to figure it out. There's blue sky. What is happening? I tell you one thing though, I am thinking about this year taking Bunky off and basically gutting it and rebuilding it, or just building my own Bunky. I think that's a project I might be considering at this point. Make it more practical for me, instead of trying to constantly modify and adapt things to it. I think that might be a better idea. It was part of my concept idea at the start of this, and I almost regret not doing it now. But I don't know. We'll see how things go. What is with the blue sky? It's supposed to be 100% rain today. What the heck? The weatherman is lying to me. But Sexy's gone. Coffee's not yet though. So I'm going to go enjoy the coffee. We'll talk to you guys later when I figure out what I want to do today. Later. You know, guys, I'm looking at this right now, and the amount of work and investment a YouTuber does to do what we do is, I was just watching a video. I was going through comments, and I was watching a video as well, and you know, just bopping around on YouTube, doing the usual internet stuff. Let's come out of this page for a minute. I'll be right back. Isn't that a better view? I think so. Anyway, I was watching a YouTube video. The most devastating thing happened. Absolutely soul crushing if your existence revolves around YouTube. I could only fathom being in their shoes, living like this. I gotta put that tarp away. Damn it. It was pouring rain, so I just left the tarp on the hood. I meant to do it this morning. Just dawned on me as I looked over there. I watched a video, and I'd really encourage all of you to go watch it. I'm going to put a link in the description. It's a van lifer channel, small little channel. They could use your support. Great people, fantastic, no politics, just living the van life around Canada. I mean, they were in Ontario. It turned out when Kitty was broke down in Ontario, they were in the same town as me, on the other side of town, on the opposite side of town as I was fixing Kitty. It actually was hilarious, but we didn't find this out until the day I was leaving, and we never got an opportunity to meet up. So we were going to meet up out here in BC, and they were traveling through, and the day they crossed over to the island, I had just come back from the island. It was on the mainland. So we've crossed paths so many times, but haven't met up yet. Fantastic couple. They're living the van life, living the dream. You know, I call myself a homeless man as the big joke. Well, technically I am. But they prefer the word drifter, which is true too. That's accurate because we're always drifting around. And but they've come into a huge, massive snag when this is your job. My job in the morning is to wake up, have my coffee, start making little video clips, create a video of the day. Don't know what it'll be, but you got to come up with something every day. Okay? And sure, they're the same way, although they put out videos weekly. They got to get that video every week, so they got to get their clips. They got to do their thing. They got to do their editing. They got to do... There's so much work into it. And it's definitely not a job that pays off. Not even in the slightest. But it's a job, and nonetheless. And there's a lot of expenses involved in that. Give me a minute. I wanna do a yeah. I think it's time I do a little time lapse. I'll be back in a minute. All right. You know, it's kind of funny. The video I'm linking and the channel I'm asking you to go check out and see the van life channel that they create. This is so fitting. The name of the channel is Dislifeovrz. And it is. This is our life. You know, creating the content for you guys to consume, trying to come up with the ideas, entertaining you, creating thought process, you know, showing another world, just giving you that little bit of time to escape reality and just, hey, what's somebody else doing? Just all of that. But the thing that a lot of it is never described is what it takes to actually do that. And this is where they've run into a little bit of a snag. So I'm just making this video to give a concept of what it takes to do this. And the first thing I absolutely must point out is your contribution to it. See, this is about you guys as well. It's not just me. It's not just Dislifeovrz. It's all the viewers, all the views, all the likes, all the comments, all the interaction on our channel, all the interest and the support that you give us. Because you see, you guys helped make my wind turbine happen. This was just an idea, and it was because of viewers that is a reality right now. And that is necessary for me to continue doing this, continue creating content, continue doing what I have to do. And every single day that I possibly can, you know it and you've seen it. I get this solar panel out every day and I charge up my battery box every single day that I can. And if I don't have solar for days on end and I run low on here, you know I'll hook up Kitty and run the inverter and charge up. I charge up Bunky so that the furnace works, and then I have spare power that I can draw off of. When I'm driving around, I have my little lighter socket thing here. Okay, let's just go for these costs here. You guys know that was $230 to buy plus materials. We'll say $300 in total, because all the wiring and all the other little components that it took to make that happen. Okay, $250. All right, $250. So that's $250 right there, not including the battery. Batteries are like $400. I think it was $400. I don't know. Between $200 and $400 for a deep cycle battery. Okay. Then we have the solar panel. Okay. I got it on sale, but it regularly goes for around $400 for this solar panel. Okay. I would have got a different solar panel, but this damn box requires a special plug, so had to buy their solar panel. Did a video about that. Not pleased about that. Okay. This box is $1,100. So we got $1,100, $400, so that's $1,500 plus $400 over there. That's $19 plus the windmill. We're at $2,100, $2,200. Okay, yeah, that's only what, $10. $10 adds up. Now we have to get lighting. Okay, so you have to have lighting, so we get lighting involved in there. Okay, that doesn't cost much. We'll say between that and the lighting, maybe $50. Okay, so we're at $2,150. Almost forgot, the phone that I'm actually making this video on is an S23 Ultra. Okay, S23, S24 Ultra. Yeah, S24 Ultra. This here phone is a $2,000 phone. But in order to create high quality imagery, being able to zoom in and give you a view like that, that's a $2,000 phone. Okay, so now we're at $4,200. $4,200. And all we've done is power my phone and record. Doesn't include the internet, and I'm not going to include the internet. Although, yeah, I pay $90 a month for internet. How many people buy USB cables, and how often do you buy your USB cables? You know, to charge your phone or whatever. I go through at least one of these a month. At least one a month. Okay, because my phone is constantly being charged, or the cable's charging something. It's constantly being used non-stop every single day. Sometimes I don't want to use this big huge box to charge things up, so I have this little battery pack. And this little battery pack is also another video camera. I barely ever use this thing because I really suck at flying it. So yeah, barely use that. Okay, but it's a battery pack that I use, and I do have the capability of getting up there and getting you some aerial shots. I probably should use that more often. At least try, learn how to fly it better. Primarily, I use the GoPro, and the GoPro comes with batteries that have to be replaced. It comes with memory cards that need to be replaced. We'll get into memory cards in a minute. It's also got all the different attachments and such in here, so I can mount it in places. Special guards and just little components that put it all together. Here, take a look. Like, I got it up here right now, and it's all, the thing broke off, but I can't afford to buy another one right now. When I bought this whole GoPro package, I do believe I spent $600, and again, that was from donations from you. After the convoy, I took the donations and I invested that into my GoPro plan. I took that money that you guys donated to me from the convoy to create this and the content that you've seen since the convoy, okay, to help with that content. Again, this here was while I was doing well and I was driving puppers around. I generated enough revenue, so I upgraded and I bought the drone. Didn't realize I was going to suck at the drone, but it is what it is. But I still have it. It still works. It still does its job. So this was $600. The drone was $800 when I bought it. They're probably a lot cheaper now. So we're at another, what, 12, 13, 1400 on top of the 4100. So we're at 50, 41 plus 40, 5,500. We'll say 5,500. Okay. $5,500. Okay. Then we have puppers. Oh my Lord. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. We have Kitty. Kitty, which makes all this happen. Makes me get to these places and everywhere. That's another $10,000. All right. And then the maintenance to keep it driving every single day. Yes, you guys even helped with the maintenance when she broke down. Right there. I couldn't have done that without you. It was viewers like you that make this happen. Okay. So we got 10,000 there. So now we're at $15,500. Okay. But one of the most important things that anybody can do making YouTube videos is edit them, right? And store and all that jazz. Well, you need a laptop to do that. And many of you may think, oh, well, a laptop, I can pick one up for $300. But if you want to do any type of editing, you can't do it on that laptop. Okay? You need a laptop that can handle the video processing. So, my laptop here, and I bought the cheapest one I could find. Comes with an iCore 7 and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX. I can't remember what number it is now. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But it had to be a strong processor. And if anybody knows anything about computers, it had to have a high quality video card and a strong processor. Okay? It had to, because you cannot edit videos without it. Then you get your mouse. Okay, I spent, was it $1,100 or $1,400? I think it was regularly $1,400, and I think I spent $1,100 on that laptop. That's $1,100 just for that piece of equipment right there. Okay, then you get your mouse and you get your hard drives and file transfer, yeah, those more file transfer stuff, so I can transfer onto the laptop through a USB. Okay, then I got this one here is a 3 terabyte hard drive, and this big boy here, This is my storage drive. This is an 8 terabyte storage drive that is half full because every single video I've ever put on this channel is right there. Anything ever happened to this box, everything's gone. Everything is gone. My entire world, everything that has happened to this point, including this video, will be gone. Could you imagine that? You are a YouTuber and you're creating a video, okay? You're doing this out of a passion. You can't say you're doing this for money. You're doing this out of a passion. Yes, there's a potential to become a big, channel and all this jazz. But for the most part, most YouTubers are just like me. Whew. That wind turbine going to get some work now. But most YouTubers are like me, like little channel. Well, I say I'm a little channel because I look at my view count, not my subscriber count. Little channels like me, there's more of them that need your help. And that's where Dislifeovrz comes in. And that's why I ask you, please consider seeing if there's any way you can help them the way you've helped me. Because without their laptop, they're just a van in the bush. And how do they do anything that way? How do you get to experience all those things? That van in the bush is part of the viewer. The viewer is that van in the bush. You are Kitty and Bunky and myself and Clubby and everything else. And this is what it takes just to do this. Without the overhead, we are at $15,000 worth of equipment. And I think I showed you right at the beginning of the video, I made 37 bucks this month. Dislifeovrz, they show you in the video how much they made. And it wasn't even close to 37 bucks. You should go check out their channel. They deserve your views. Now, one thing I am going to talk to Dislifeovrz about, and I told them I was going to make a video about this. Never, ever, ever store anything on your laptop. Never. Absolutely not. Do not do it. There's too much interaction on your laptop. Work on your laptop. Have working projects on your laptop. But as soon as it comes to archive time, you want hard drives. Start with one of these. These are, I think they're like, you can get them for like $100, under $100. Okay? Little 4 terabyte, 3 terabyte, 2 terabyte, whatever. Start storing your videos there. Take your raw footage, put it on here. Do all your fancy dancy bangles. And then once you're done that, immediately transfer it there. As soon as it's uploaded, boom, goes right in there. Or even put it there first, upload it, and then delete it off of here. But don't use this hard drive. Even if it comes with a spare hard drive, leave that blank. You need it for your processing power, your cache. Think of it that way. Because of the amount of resources it takes to edit videos, you need that hard drive space as a cache, not as a memory bank. Your memory bank needs to be separated. Keep your memory bank whatever way you need to, but there's plenty of solutions. And always, always, always have your archive separated from your working, because this here is going to get more abuse and manhandled. And these days, these things aren't built very good. They're actually built pretty crap. Okay. Those aren't built much better than these are. Okay. But you don't use them every day. Okay. You spend your entire week on here processing and making your video. Okay. Then you put it there when you're done. So you're only using that once a week. Maybe you use it once a week. You put all your raw footage on there and your last week's video when you're done editing. But then you put all your raw footage on there, transfer it to here, do your working, transfer back the whole video, and put your new raw footage in there. Maybe that's a way of doing it. But either way, always, always separate your memory. I learned this a long time ago, long before I started doing YouTube. Always keep your archive memory separated from your working tools. You know, I don't know a good comparison in the real world with tools and stuff like that. But one thing I do know is that's starting to look like a lot of moisture. That wind is telling me there's a storm blowing in, there's pressure changes, and that is a lot of electronics sitting out in the weather, about to discover what it's like to get wet. Trust me, they don't like it when they get wet. Anyway, go check out Dislifeovrz. Wow, rude. Just hang up on me in the middle of what I'm saying, Mr. Phone. As I was saying, go check out Dislifeovrz. The video link is in the description. And give them the support they need. Give them the views. Give them the likes. Give them the comments. They deserve it. Welcome to the Fringe.
Please stay when all is left is my sorrow. Please pray when all you feel is you don't know. Please stay if you believe in tomorrow. Please say that you'll be there when I let go.
Welcome to the Fringe.
You